So no new lands. So I'm gonna do an unboxing video. I got an FTD. Well, I only got one so far. I got the Make Him GR Blues, which is one of my favorite Elvis albums. I've actually got it on vinyl twice. Had that from when I was 12 years old. But now I'm going down to the car beauty sales and get that. Yes, mad memories, man. I got it on a CD. I've also got it, and I've got an original release, but the ones I've got are from 1960. To the CD is its first pressing as well. Not that it means anything, they're pretty worthless. I mean, but they're worth something to me actually, especially the ones that I've got the vinyl one now. I've got it on part of the 60th collection. Before I opened the box, I haven't. My thing. I've got Making of King Creole. King Creole is my favorite Elvis film, and it is one of my favorite films of all time. Very inspiring film. Music is great. Attitude is great. It's a cool film when you're young and you watch that film. Blows you away. Well, before I start, I want to just talk about a disturbing video that I saw online today by this idiot called Our Ewan. It's about Elvis's films, and he talks about, he's trying to sound clever, saying that Elvis is trying to metaverse, some meta universe of his own life. The films are like here, mirror. Anyway, tries to be clever, but that's completely in the bin, because he starts the video off by saying, Elvis wasn't the king. He was only famous because of racism. He was famous like in spite of racism. When he come out, Elvis grew up in the projects, Our Ewan. He was one of only 2 white families, so he was immersed in that culture. White people, middle class people, tried to cancel him. When he performed in Vegas the first time, he got booed off stage. They called him the M-word. They threw bottles at his head. He was the king. In the video, he says, Elvis, we know now, Elvis wasn't the king. Dude, you're a fucking idiot, bruv. Like, he was the king in spite of people's racism. Like, are you fucking dumb? They tried to cancel him. Yeah? He was the king because his talent spoke for itself. His singing talent spoke for itself. The raw energy. He was the grime of his day. He was the hip-hop of his day. You're a fucking prat, bruv. What a fucking idiot you are. Anyway, I just needed to get it out of my chest because I'm sick to death of people that don't know the facts. Like, he was only famous because he was white, and he was a genius. He made this plan where he sat down, studied all of black music, and actually it was quite easy for him to just study it, and it was really big. Like, you're actually racist by saying that. You're saying that all it took was someone to sit down, easily copy it, and come out. He was immersed in it. He grew up with it and was incredible what he did. Also, if you listen to all the records of that era, Elvis sounded like Elvis. He didn't sound like anyone else. And he happened to be very good looking and a great performer. He played a guitar in a certain way, had a brilliant band. Like, all of it is part of the story. But to say it's because racism tried to stop him because they thought he was too black. And let's be honest, they stopped Elvis. I'm a massive fan of his whole career, but they sent him to the army. That was to shut him down. Are you dumb, Are Ewan? Anyway, I'm going to do an unboxing. I'm very excited to get an FTD. I've been watching bare people's videos. Like I said before, I've been collecting Elvis out my whole life, all from my teen years. Like, I went to the Brit school. Everyone knew me as Elvis. And in my career, I'm a writer. I'm a massive hip hop fan. And before you start trying to, I don't know, call me racist names or whatever you want to call me, Ewan, like, I grew up on fucking social housing, council estate, and my dad wasn't born in this country, Indian, come here as an adult. So, yeah, just in case this prat ever sees this, he probably won't. But anyway, I got into hip hop and I write music and I compose for the theatre, blah, blah. Love music, made raps, performed in rap shows. One a lot of talent shows as a kid, singing, and as an adult, we were in the Voice newspaper, and we won UK Unsigned, blah blah, and now I'm a professional musician and I make hip hop films. Anyway, aside from that, I'm a massive Elvis fan, but I've just been catching up in the whole kind of like online. Like, for me, it was the thing I did on my own as a loner. growing up, like I would just listen to the records, put them on, play the whole thing, learn the words. You know, my nan would get me the records. So now to find out, like, not only is there community, but there's a lot of things I've missed out on, and it's like already a high, like brilliant. And to me, I would love all the alternative takes and would buy all the essential performers and that those the masters, 50s masters, 60s masters, 70s masters. They make me think about my childhood because going to school and on the bus, because I'll be listening to those records and yeah, incredible. And then now I find that I feel like, oh my god, I found this world that I didn't know existed online. I didn't really know, you know. Obviously, I watched Epic and I get keep up, but anyway, I'm excited to kind of watch a lot and find out a lot, and yeah, very excited. This is not packed incredibly great, but you know, big up to the Elvis store. Ah, it's not bad. It's not bad. There's another box inside. Okay, it's good. I got this from the Elvis store. I think I'm selling it right. And I got because I've got the Making a Joe, I believe. I've got that from Now I Dig This. But this came pretty quick. I mean, I guess like the reason why I dug into these and not the other releases first was because obviously these are incredible. The book I love reading as well. And these to me were like wow, because I've got a lot of CDs. I don't know how many CDs. I've got a lot. Only about 25 vinyl, because once I got into the CDs, I was like, well, they're better, aren't they? And they're cheaper. CDs were a lot cheaper. Like I've not heard anyone saying that actually online. How like the CDs sorry, the CDs weren't cheaper. The CDs were more expensive. The vinyl was cheaper. Like the CDs were like 15, 20 quid. That was like a lot of money back then. But it felt what we thought was getting better tech. Anyway, I still collect the CDs. Don't know if I'll ever delve into the vinyl, but I've still got my vinyl collection. I still get it out. Love it. Whoa! Look at this. Holy smokes, lads! Holy smoke! Yo, boom! Look at this. This is heavy. My mom was like, "Yo, this is heavy." The making of that. I feel like I've done it now. So I'm saying I feel like I don't need to get anything else King Creole in my life. Nothing. So this is 1,750 of only 2,000 made. Online, also why I got it now is because online you can see they're selling out. There's only a few sites with them. They're gonna disappear eventually. So I was like, you know what, this would be the one I want to get anyway. I want to get Giles Rock, but that's like $1,000 and that £800 or $700. I can't do that. Do you know what I mean? If I were like write a hit show or something, if I get a West End show or TV show, then I'll do that. Do you know what I mean? I'll buy more. But I'm not into buying the session CDs. I mean, they're probably 50 quid, aren't they? But I'm aiming to like delve in basically. But I thought, let me get these two. If I could get Blue Hawaii and Giles Rock, I'd like to get them as well, the making of, but I'm not gonna, because they're not gonna come down. I think they should re-release them, but I'm chatting to some people online and they said it's not gonna happen. Now you know this is a collector's label, you know, because that was not on here. You have to pick it off and stick it back on. All right, they do a good. I just think this is crazy. This is like RCA and Sony, and they make there's a collector line now. That is Elvis's marriage certificate and the picture moment. I was married in Vegas by Elvis. Living the dream. Yo, features, deluxe collector's slipcase, individually numbered. Boom. Hardback book, The Making of King Creole. Recording sessions, digipack with gatefold sleeve. 2 compact discs, 1 vinyl album. And collector's original film sales. And apparently they're all different in every pack. The Making of King Creole book, a brand new hardback coffee style deluxe book containing 130 pages with many newly discovered photographs, details on deleted scenes, pages from the script, the shooting schedule, memos, contracts, as well as memories from the cast and crew. I'm going to be devouring that. And then the King Creole soundtrack recordings, including the newly discovered acid tape recording of the opening sequence. CD2, the RCA studio recordings from February 1958, demos of radio spots, and in the vinyl exclusive to the set, a special collector's vinyl with picture sleeve recreating the original Japanese King Creole albums, and then a 35mm film frames taken from the original reels of the movie King Creole. Mad thing. Yeah, I couldn't let this slip away because this is my favorite. I'd be kind of kicking myself. So I mean, I would be. Yeah, let's take this bad boy out. That's a wicked picture, and also that the fact that they get the pictures right, because that some of the, especially in the old days, the old promo pictures for the albums were always bad. Like the old albums. You know what I mean, we know how good Elvis looked. Sometimes they were just not. They could have used cooler pictures. If you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place. Yeah, look at this. Look how big this is. I'll tell you what also I bought today, the Book of Ho, Jay-Z's book. So I'm a music fan, Elvis fan. Obviously seen that picture many times before, on a few albums. And that one is the alternative one. I like that one. Stone for Danny Fisher. Yeah. Sing for Sinners. It's got all that the studio letters and things like that, which is going to be mad interesting. Yeah, I still got to read the Joe Blues one, but I think I might start with this one and then go back to that. This is insane. I wish I had this when I was like 18, you know what I mean? But then again, it was fun going to the car boot sales and things. But I wish I bought a lot more now because they were cheap. They were cheap. I'm not saying they're expensive now, but back then it was like £1. My whole Elvis collection probably cost me like 20. I've got 25 records or something. Probably cost me £25. Yeah, I'm gonna show you what I've got as well. They're all originals, and the fact I got them like. Well, you know what? When I say original, some of them actually, some of them are 1980 pressing, but some are 1960 and 1977. I've got like Moody Blue or no Elvis Remembers Tennessee Boulevard is from 76. For that. It was very slim here. I like seeing like the scripts around in these pictures. There's like scripts and like you get to see because he was working. He was a script actor. He was a performer. Sorry. Like even in the studio, when you see pictures of them holding the words and stuff, you don't really get to see the inside of football, whatever the saying is. Tell you what's sad is obviously like people are still playing these songs with old songs and that, but the Elvis Presley Enterprises and the family don't make no money out of any of his recordings prior to 1973. Like, I don't like to think about that. So I mean, the fact that the Colonel stupidly sold off all of the rights to the master recordings. Like, that's why Sony needs to keep. They can put this out again. Like, remember, like they get all the royalties. You know what I mean? They get everything. Let me put this down a bit so you can see. I mean, this ain't the best angle, but there's him and Sammy Davis Jr. Laura's heart was cute. Apparently, Elvis asked her to marry him over and over again. And she ran off to the convent, didn't she? Bare pictures of him with, well, not in this, but just generally with different chicks. Like that woman in the film, Banana. Like the songs in this, my favourite song is Love a Dog. I always loved that song, and Crawfish. And I sing them to my daughter. One of the things because I sing the songs from King Creole to my daughter. That's how I get her to sleep. I ain't seen some of these pictures before. Like they're like ones I've seen, but alternative versions. Like he was so good looking in the '60s pictures were always. He was still good looking, but the movie promos the pictures weren't very good. You know what? Like, girls might be in my top three though, just because of what it means. I used to watch that with my little sister. Yeah, this is crazy, and I'm sure that a lot of them. I don't know for a fact they were just reprints from the film, but they look quite good quality. They got photographs. Like, I've got that guitar. Mine's black, says Elvis on it. I love that guitar. Cost me a bomb at the time, like, I don't know, 300 quid or something, but that was in 98 or something, so it's probably like close to £1,000 now. It's still a lot, Johnny, in anyone's money, paying £1,000 out for for a guitar. And this is really cool, it's him singing the songs. Like with the Jordanaires. Like, this is huge. The guitar playing on King Creole, the song, is crazy. It's so fast. So fast. Like, it talks about what time they started shooting. Like, they play piano before shooting, and that's the ritual that they had. I never heard about this before. Like, I never heard about this. It's like having a behind the scenes DVD, but in book form. And do you know what? I would buy this. I do buy the art books for films, to be honest. But I say I'd buy one. I'd buy the set for every film, more so than the DVD, like behind the scenes. Because you're looking at it, you're reading it. I mean, you're taking it in a different way. But the acting in King Creole, do you know what? The acting of the hood guy, like the guy, well, the main gangster guy. I'm bad at remembering names. I've seen this film 100 times. Maxie Fields is sick, and then the young guy, he wants him to be in his gang. The acting is great. Wait. I love the smell when you open new books. That smell goes after a while once it's open. Yeah, look at these images. This is crazy. Like, look at this. The making of King Creole. Mate, I died and gone to heaven, mate. That is so thick. This one's a bit arcade, so it's all in one book. Okay, I was thinking, what? Because this is quite big. But in the GI Blues, this is a book as well. That's a cool picture. One thing I wish they did with this. Oh wait, they have done it. Oh, that's mono mixes. Is that when they do the takes? I know some fans don't want this. I think I've seen, but the bonus, like the takes, I wish they still would have the flow of the album, but the alternative take. So it would be Hard-Headed Woman, the alternative take. Trouble, alternative take. King Creole, like go through the songs, other than repeating the same song and then repeating the same song. Yeah, I do listen to that. I do enjoy that. It's great. But it'd be better if it just added. So it's like almost you get 3 versions of the album. I much prefer that. I wish I did that, and I could make that playlist, but it's gonna take me time, man. It's gonna take me time. Okay, let's have a look at this. I mean, I wish these. Oh, the smell to this. So part of the film, and yeah, like the discs look cool. I think they could look a bit more like the vinyl kind of in the middle. Do you know what I mean? I don't really. A bit budget, but so that's 2 discs. Oh yeah, the set is 2 discs, isn't it? Keep thinking because in Jar Blues it's like 5, and that's it, man. That is the. And what's really great is I do not have a copy of this, mate. I'm gonna get a new CD hi-fi and a new vinyl. You also know I had a sick Pioneer CD player separates. Threw it away, and the record player threw it. threw it away. So dumb. That's why, yeah. Like, I need to buy all new. Okay, this ain't going back in. How's this going back in? Anyone know what to do with this? I don't want to ruin it, do you know what I mean? Like, the thing is, this was aftermarket prices. But do you know what? I said I got this from the other store. I actually didn't. I didn't. I almost did. I didn't. So yeah, I don't know. Spread false news. Okay, maybe it just goes in one corner. Doesn't go in both. Doing well. Okay, look at this. This one, 12. Okay, that's the album. The live mono mixes. Bonus songs. Under master. I love Danny. I always say they should have put Danny at the start. I think of that as the title track. But anyway, see, I love this. The credits. It tells you like guitar, Scotty Moore, guitar, Elvis Presley. He did play guitar. He was good at guitar. Yeah. Okay, yeah. It tells you everyone. Okay. It says disc 1 unreleased. What? Disc 1. Oh, asterisk means unreleased. Okay, what's unreleased? Yeah? There's no asterisks. This one. And it's got a little star. It says unreleased. You probably can't see this. But I can't see no star. So is any of it unreleased? Don't know. But yeah, this 2 RCA recordings. And it's the takes, like the sessions and the demos, radio spots, film trailer, and an interview. Yo, it's got it all, man. Anyone else out there got this, and what do they think? Even though this is a better film and better music than GI Blues, although I do love GI Blues, that's also in my top 5. I still feel like GI Blues might kill this set because I feel like they've improved the format. Don't know why I think that. More discs, maybe. Yo, I can't believe like RCA and Sony, like, this is an official release. You know what I mean, this is the kind of stuff they do now for the fans. But yo, have you got this? And yeah, I'm sorry about my rant at the start, but I hate when people come for Elvis, man, because he actually fought against like racism. But people don't know that story, do they? Because I've heard people say it to me before. When I told them, no, here's what's what. They actually said I stand corrected. I didn't know that. Anyway, stick to your lines. No new lines. Obviously, Elvis music is one of my things that I collect, but it is actually mainly Elvis. Oh, what the hell? That fell out. I didn't even know it came with that. What the hell? It comes with a CD version. I mean, I've already got a CD version on my. Hey, wait. Like, sorry, I know it's got CDs in there, but what's this? Why is it like this? It's not weird. It's not. It wasn't in the things. I didn't even say that. I didn't even say it comes like this with this. Very strange. It just comes with a version of the original soundtrack recording, like this. But it says it comes with 2 discs and a record and a sleeve. Sorry, and a cell. What's this? Wait, was this just in the package? Like in my box? I feel like this is just in the box. I didn't feel like this was part of this. I don't think it goes in there. I think it was just in here. I think that just came in there. Which is great. More is more. Anyway, hopefully this is informative to you, interesting. Also because you might want to buy this to having a bit of a look, because there's not many videos of them online, because obviously there's only 2,000 people with them, or less than that because it's found on sale, but you know what I'm saying. That's really cool. I don't know what this is all about, because yeah, it can't come with this because it's this. Oh, it says an exclusive addition to the deluxe box set. Maybe this is with it. Radio recorders. Yeah, I don't know. Because it's promoting it. It's actually promoting the box set on it. Oh, it's finding Elvis in the corner to focus on. Anyway, stick to your lines, guys. No new lines. You collect Elvis, stick to that. Don't start collecting other things, because I also got a few Beatles stuff as well, so it's always a slippery slope with these collectibles. Anyway, peace, TCB.